It's your boy Damar Jackson, man. Check me out with my boy David Duane. You know what it is. We live.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning back to On Air with the one and only rock star on the mic, David Duane, in the place to be right here, right now. We've got our boy Damar Jackson on now. If you guys don't know who Damar, oh my goodness, like, you guys should know his amazing project, You Too, amazing R&B artist, and he's joined with us today. What's going on, man?
What's good with it, man? I'm blessed to be here, man. Appreciate you having me.
Listen, we're glad to have you, and I gotta say congratulations on this year because this has been a phenomenal year. I mean, you've been touring, doing a lot of different interviews, really promoting this project. So I've got to say, it's really amazing to have you on because you're killing it in R&B right now.
I appreciate it, man. It's a grind, honestly, man. I'm just trying to make sure everybody knows it's not D. It's
Exactly. So no, I know a lot of people probably ask all the time, but I personally know that you're originally from Louisiana. So I've got to ask you, coming from Louisiana and now being in Atlanta and, working on your music and your artistry, like how has that experience been? Because it's different coming from, being from Louisiana and then going to Atlanta. I mean, it's still the South, but it's always different between the two cities.
Yeah. It was actually kind of inspiring to be around the music industry. You know what I'm saying? Because Atlanta really has the music industry here. So that's the biggest thing, man, that I never took for granted. And I still don't take for granted is that access, man. So that's why I appreciate Atlanta. But like I said, the recording process was just inspiring. Not too much different because, like I said, I still did most of everything on my own. So I linked with Big Fruit. And then when me and him linked up, man, it was just amazing because he actually from Mississippi. So he get me, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
It all worked out, man. Just keep making the sound, you heard me? So
I feel that. And now just kind of growing up in Louisiana, I know dealing with like Hurricane Katrina and all those different things, like how did you stay, encouraged as an artist during those times and, just staying humble to just, creating music to continue to make music better yet?
yeah, it was crazy. I was in college at the time when Katrina and Rita really affected my city where I'm from in Derrida around Lake Charles. So, my family going through that and really the whole state of Louisiana, man, because it affected the whole state. Honestly, bro, it was just devastating. And really with the situation, bro, it just made us stronger, bro, because anything that happened in Louisiana, we always stick together, bro. Like, you can go any place in the world, if you're somebody from Louisiana, in that city, in that state, it's almost like y'all instantly, like, brother family, you heard me? So I just love it. Just shows how courageous and how we stick together, man, at home. So that's really what I got out of it was the unity.
And I think that's an amazing thing because a lot of people don't really understand, like how tragic, that situation was, but how much it can inspire you to just, stay humble, stay within the game, not to lose yourself. And it's really good that you did because, I mean, you've been killing it as an independent artist and working with Empire, having your own label, which is incredible. So let's talk about Label Gold and stuff like that and just, being a label owner because that's a very important thing as an independent artist that you have going on.
Yeah, and what's crazy about it, I'm actually Label Gold, Empire, TIG. I'm actually, and when I say this, I'm saying it because I love them. This is my family. These people I work with, I still work with, honestly. So we're actually rebranding, and I'm no longer representing those brands at the moment as far as labels, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to have a new situation. I'm excited to announce that I am getting a new situation, man. So we're going to the next level soon. So shout out to all those entities and, companies that I did work with, man, that really showed me a lot and believed in me early on in my career, even now, you heard me still. So that's what we're doing right now, man. We really just solely hometown hero, Damar Jackson. We just grinding, so it's amazing.
Exactly. So now, with that being said, is there any chance that you're going to a major label or are you still staying independent?
Nah, I'm definitely going to a major. That's the plan is going to a major. Yeah, man. We in the talks in the works with certain situations, man. But like I said, I like to just wait till things are already burned. I speak on it because you know what I'm saying. You know how life goes, especially in the music industry.
For sure.
You never know, man. So I might realize one day, I might not want to take that bag and keep, you know what I'm saying, and invest in my own self for some more. You heard me? So I'm not sure, but right at the moment, I'm ready to go to the next level with the major. So we just, like I said, staying focused, Mo YouTube. You know, it's the best R&B album this year that I have been told, and that's really how I feel, man. Just continue to listen to it, man. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna still give y'all some more music too, but I appreciate everybody who listened to the album already.
Exactly. And I gotta say, this project really is personal. It's classic R&B. It's not what, everybody's doing as far as, mixing that trap and everything else. Like, you're staying really true to R&B, especially with Morning After Sex and Black Magic. First of all, my nigga, Black Magic is fire. Fire as fuck. Let's talk about that record because it's been getting such a great response outside of just overall the whole project. Just How did you come up with the concept for the record?
I really when I came up with the song, man, I actually started off with the hook first. And I was like, "Tell me why you act like that." And I automatically knew that I was gonna make this song about women because I was like, "Dang," because women so courageous.
Mm-hmm.
Like they got that little attitude that's you know what I'm saying, just royalty, prolific individuals, and everybody want to be like them. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of different races. You know what I'm saying? They get their lips like that, they bodies. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I really want this song to like encourage black women, man. They ain't gotta change nothing about themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's really even not about how fine they are, man. It's really about, like I say, how courageous, man. The stuff that they go through as women, man, is real, bro. Like I got a mom, a black mother. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Even her going to the hospital and see her being mistreated. You know what I'm saying? How they mistreat at the hospital because she a black woman, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's just something that I just want to empower everybody, bro, and it make you want to move. That's another reason why I like the song. You heard me? So I love it. It make you want to move. Shout out to my brother Big Fruit for producing that song, man. And I hope it continues like this. Just inspired.
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely hope it does continue to grab the attention from people because you're really touching on, a very important matter. And I like the fact that you just said like black women, it's like that they don't have to change, who they are. They don't have to, get Botox and like ass shots, all that other
Yeah.
crazy stuff. And why do you think it is? I mean, we both know, and everybody else knows why. But why do you think personally that black women stay not encouraged, stay to do these things? Like why they feel like it's so important that let's look like this person, let's look like this person, let's be Rihanna, let's be Beyonce. How do you think that is?
If you really think about it, bro, anything you don't like about your body, you can really change it. And I mean by that, it's talking about just the natural way, like working out, you know what I'm saying, eating correctly. Other than that, though, you got to realize that however you were made, have a God made you, bro, it's really somebody out there who gonna love you exactly the way you is. So when you actually do alter something, you really kind of losing because the person who was designed to love you the exact way you was, man, they gonna miss out on you because you didn't change things about you, you know what I'm saying, in that perspective. And also at the same time, man, it's a risk, you heard me? Like, a lot of people don't know, the surgeries and when you go under the knife and doing different things like that, bro, what it does to your family if you don't come back, you know what I'm saying? Who else is affected by this situation? And then the last thing about it, man, I'm friends with people who, you know what I'm saying, who done got certain work done to their bodies, bro, and you get older. You don't get younger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that shit do take a toll on your body, bro. Shit that you don't know how your body gonna react 20 years from now, 15 years from now. It might look good on year 6, but year 8, nigga, you might be fucked up in some type of way. You heard me? So you gotta be mindful about, you know what I'm saying, who you are. And that's really what it is.
And that's real. And you actually were on tour with K. Michelle, who went through, that situation, going through that and having to have the silicone and everything taken out from her surgery from the shot. And that was, while she was going through that, y'all were on tours like that. So I mean, you one of many people understand like how that can be like difficult, especially with being on tour and stuff like that. And people don't think that it affects you, but like she was going through so much, and thank God, she was able to recover. And luckily she's still here because that's a painful thing to go through, and not anything that anybody wishes that this is what is going to be a consequence of I doing. So let's also
that's
talk.
really life, honestly, like I said, bro.
So let's talk about your relationship because you're really open as far as like your relationship with you and your girlfriend. You're like utilizing YouTube. You guys are all on social media. Like you're really about highlighting your relationship. Was that hard at first to kind of just be open about it versus saying let me be private with what I've got going on, or were you just cool with just being open about that?
I was cool with being open, you know what I'm saying, because I just couldn't really hide the situation and nothing like that. It just, I'm a person about having peace when I go to sleep, man. So just being myself and being 100 is just the best way to live my life, you know what I'm saying, for me. You know what I'm saying? Because certain things rub me the wrong way, then I know I can't get no sleep, you know what I'm saying? So the best way is to expose yourself, expose whatever's going on. So, like I said, me and her don't have no issues, bro. It's a real situation that we really know and feel like this is what we're supposed to be doing. So with that being said, we confident in that, man. Let's just go ahead and display that, you know what I'm saying? Because honestly, it's been inspiring other people to do the right thing. When I say the right thing, I'm talking about the lifestyle I was living before I had a girl was totally different. And you can see it in my music too, you heard me? So at the same time, it's bigger than me, you know what I'm saying? I got people texting my phone and DMing me about how they gonna get right with their girl, and they like the way I show my girl love and how they girl seen our videos, and now I'm finna take my girl out and make sure we have a good night, woo to woo. So I'm like, damn, I'm doing the right thing, because I was getting ass and titties coming to my DM. Now I'm getting inspirational shit, you heard me?
Right.
So I'm excited about it.
And I think that's an amazing thing. It's such a major shift from going from, getting that in DMs. And I'm sure you probably get that too, but more than sure right now, it's more so you're getting people that are respecting that. And they're like, well, let me not even try it and do that because I see that he's happy in his relationship, because you are inspiring people. Y'all as a couple are inspiring people. And I think that not even just black people, but mostly our culture, I would say, but people as whole need to see that you can still love and not be afraid to show that. Like, it's okay to show happiness and to be happy.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole thing, man, is that you got to display the real, man, because even the down parts of it sometimes, I'm already going to put that on some of the vlogs, like, because it really ain't down parts, it's just really, like, growing, you know what I'm saying? And you got to know what those moments are, so you won't, like, you know what I'm saying, lose sight of what y'all really supposed to be doing, man, because you'll get into a little small little argument, which really ain't no argument, but, like, it'll be just growing pains, man. You can't let this shit affect what y'all supposed to be doing, so I'm excited, like, to just be able to display my real self, because it's going to help somebody out there.
Yeah. And that's what, being an artist is about, and, coming out and being a creative, just inspiring people. And your music definitely does that. So I hope that people are going to constantly stay tapped in, because I know you're working on this new project as well. You're working on an up and coming project and have a new single coming up. How soon is the new project coming?
The new project should be out in the next couple months. I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty much almost not done with it. Soon I'll be done with it, but pretty much I'm gonna drop a record from that project. I want to say this in August maybe, man. That's what I'm shooting for.
And I think people are going to be able to really tap in with this new project, because I constantly see on socials like that you're in the studio, flying here and there. Like, you're really about this business. Was it discouraging ever for you to kind of like stay focused, or did you always know that?
It's always been a task to create. Like I said, it's always been a task to try to create comfortably, bro, because I think the best music comes when you're struggling, bro. So sometimes I'll be like making sure I can still make my best music. It comes from a place of hunger, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, starting off with my recording process, bro, like just being out here in my situation, I'm so hungry regardless that I still try to just create for the world. You know what I'm saying? Like Steve
Right.
Jobs said, create for the world, man. So I always just stay focused on that when I'm making music, bro, so I won't be, you know what I'm saying, doing what's not me.
Exactly. And let's talk about
Yeah.
another thing that you do, which is amazing with your music. You produce and write your music. There's only a few tracks that you didn't produce on the project, this current project. And if everybody doesn't know, it's YouTube. You guys need to check it out. It's on all digital platforms. So I realized that you produce a lot of the music on your project, YouTube, which everybody needs to downloading and support it right now if they already don't have. Has it always been important for you to write and produce all of your music, or is this just something that you felt like it was something that you just felt like it was needed to do?
I did it because that's what made sense in my situation, bro. Really, because I just be making music and putting together my project and my album, man. And then when I figured out that all these songs was the ones I did, that's just what it was, me and Fruit. You know what I'm saying? So it really wasn't like I'm about to make sure I produce every record on there. It was literally like, shit, this what makes sense when I'm picking these songs out to put together to make it cohesive for my project. And a lot of these songs, and honestly, it's like I said, some of the records I targeted, like I made stretch just for the album.
And I feel like it's definitely important, to be really hands-on with your artistry, if it's writing, if it's producing, because ultimately at the end of the day, you know what sound, you know what message that you want to portray and you want to put out there for your listeners to hear.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Because it's all about making R&B great again.
Exactly, man. Exactly. That's exactly what we doing every day, bro. So I'm trying to tell the world, bro, we make R&B great again every day.
And those hats sold out so quick online. Might I even throw that in there? And I think that it was very clever. Instead of the other make, that other make thing great. But we got to make R&B great. Were you expecting the response to really just kind of catch on to the branding of this hat?
Nah, I really wasn't. I just prayed that people would catch on. Due to the fact that, bro, it's a culture thing, bro. Like, it's a lot of artists that's rapping and singing. It's a lot of artists that's singing, but I want people to support what they love, man. Every time I go somewhere, they be like, man, R&B needs songs like this. People need to sound like this now. Why people, like you said, trapped out R&B, woo to woo. So I'm like, man, I'm just gonna create what people want, and at the same time, what I feel like is a void. You heard me? So that's why I wasn't expecting the hats to sell, because I'm like, the music hasn't shown itself yet. You know what I'm saying? So now that the album came out and the hats already sold out, I'm like, it's already connected. You heard me? So I'm excited about it.
Yeah, definitely got to be excited. And I know another excited thing that happened for you this year was touring with Sammy earlier this spring on into the summer. How was that? Just touring with him.
It was amazing, man. We had a lot of sold out dates. Like 80% of the tour was sold out. So it was fire for that to happen, man. Traveling again. I just came off the road with K not too long ago. So to just go back on the road again with somebody else who sing R&B, the K Michelle tour, bro. Like, no lie. So that was amazing to see fans really, like, still rocking with me.
Exactly. And what's the preparation like for tours? Would you say it's like a very fast pace of preparation, or would you say like you really take your time as far as like preparation?
I'll be prepared pretty much. Like, when I know I found out, I start working. And even when I don't go on tour, like if I don't know when we going out and reference to a direct date, I'm still working regardless. Just I want to get ready when I do find out. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So every day I'm exercising, every day I'm vocally training, recording. I'm just staying on top of my tools, man. So I wanted to get ready. So when tour came up, you know what I'm saying, I was already in the gym. My wind was already right. So honestly, it was a real light situation for me because K Michelle tour like 22 days to 24 days. This is more like a 12, so it's half of that. You know, so I really can keep going so much. Yeah, and shout out to Sammy too, though, man, for real, because like it's a lot of sold out dates, and that's crazy for Sammy to be able to headline his own tour solo. You know what I'm saying? He brought me along. It definitely enhanced the situation, but I got to say big ups to him, man, because that's really not easy to do, to sell out your own tour.
Hell nah, it definitely isn't. And shout outs to Sammy because he's definitely a friend of the show too. And those tickets so quick. When I just saw as soon as the announcement went out, and then once they went on sale, and it was like sold out, sold out, sold out. And I was like, bruh, like that's quick as all ever hell.
Yeah.
But you know what it is? R&B artists put in so much work that those type of wins is what the genre deserves. Because we see it so much in hip hop and rap, and it's cool, that those artists sell out like that. But we deserve to see sold out shows, even if it's 10 days, 30 days, a mini tour and it's 4 days. We the true R&B fans want to see R&B artists win who are killing it.
It makes perfect sense, man.
So now, what are your favorite tracks from this project? If you had to name only two.
My favorite tracks, I ain't gonna lie, I like the whole album, really, but like I just be jamming that off a lot. I really be picking songs and I be randomly just be playing them, man, because it's like a vibe to me, man. You know what I'm saying? I really been listening to the album for so long before it came out, ran it through the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like literally hundreds of times. I'm a perfectionist, man, and then all of a sudden I be jamming Stretch for 3 days straight. Or I might jam off for 2 days straight, like, and I might just jam the whole album. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't have no one particular record. I just really want one of them to go. You know
exactly.
I ain't tripping. I want something just to go crazy immediately.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's been the great impact that you've honestly been achieving, like through the whole project from top to bottom, and then how it just starts off real smooth, and then you get a little bit, you get to turn up still. But I love the fact with this project, you embody the true essence of R&B, and I think that's really important because there's a lot, like I stated, not a lot of artists are trying to do that. They're trying to go crazy and dance. I get it, but can we feel like we want to feel good with music?
Yeah, that passion, that emotion, man. Like I said, I dance, all that. I just choose not to start on that phase of this because it was so important to people to get music first, bro. I want people to hear the music and be like, okay, it's real R&B back. Now we can get to that shit. Now I can Bruno Mars, you know what I'm saying? Play my instruments and all that. Because at the end of the day, man, it's about the music first, man. So I'm a definitely entertainer. So I'm excited for everybody to see the growth in my performances too. You heard me?
Exactly. And you do play instruments. So with this next project, can we expect to hear more instrumentation from you personally?
Yeah, definitely will. Definitely gonna hear some solos. We gonna figure it out for sure, man. I've been thinking about it already, bro, because I gotta display that a little bit more in my music, bro, because people don't see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they see the John Legend, Brian McKnight and all that, so I'm on the same thing, brother, to just, as a musician, I really love playing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just display that more in my music and more in my performance now.
Exactly. And I think that definitely will be really respected because even like artists like Bobby Valentino, stuff like that, like he plays keys when he does live shows. So I think if you playing the instruments during your shows like that, I think people be like, yo, this nigga is rocking. Like this nigga is motherfucking rocking. So I think that'd be a dope essence to add to the whole production.
Yeah, definitely. I feel the same way. I'm gonna definitely handle my business on that.
For sure. Well, Damar, thank you so much for this interview, man. Definitely appreciate it. And, the opportunity to chat with you about the music, this new project that everybody needs to check out. Everybody, it's YouTube that you need to download right now. Check out
Yeah,
the
yeah.
lyric video. Check him out on tour. Everything. I mean, you just killing it.
Man, I appreciate it, man. We out here grinding, man. I appreciate you having me.
Absolutely. So before we have you do a few drops for us, let everybody know, like as far as social media is concerned, where they can stay connected with you.
Man, y'all can follow me on Instagram at Damar Jackson. That's D as a dog, A as an apple, M as a Mary. The blue check gonna let you know it's real, man. Same thing on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It's all cohesive. Damar Jackson. Like I said, just follow me. Any link in my bio gonna lead you straight to the music, man. Just check it out. I love feedback too, honest feedback. So y'all hit me up and let me know what y'all think, man. This up YouTube. Best R&B album 2019. It's your boy Damar Jackson, man. Check me out with my boy Duane. You know what it is. We live.